Good evening, everybody. A little bit late, was watching a hockey game. Been playing this since last time, so lots have changed. Debating if I want to. It's not going to give me enough money if I sell that to buy the other one. Let's hang into it for now. Hey, Michael. Oh, looked over at chat, ran into something. Oh, lamppost. Well, good job. Distracted by Michael. I've been finding collectibles on this map. 74 there today. Not bad. See, I did some plowing, at least to plow for a little bit. I think that's my next step is to, I think there's stones on the map. Yeah, stones on the new parts that I plowed. So I'll lease a stone picker. I don't have a place to put the stones. Maybe I'll make a pile for that. Since I'm not really doing much for stones, I'm not gonna buy one right now. Oh, so warm tomorrow but windy. We had like a mix of rain and snow earlier. I wasn't sure if it was going to turn into freezing rain, so I put the wipers up on the pickup. Yeah, so I designed that little field too. I should show you guys that too. I feel like I've done a lot. I guess this is wide as it goes. I usually don't turn off stone picking on my map, so leaving it on this time. It's a smaller map, so I figured the fields will be smaller and I can manage it. Okay, so it brings awareness to it. That's pretty cool. So I'm just going to plant grass over this. So it's kind of an odd shape right here. I did go into debt more to buy the field and the cow barn over there, as well as decorate the other field across the road there. I did a test map earlier just to see about harvesting the new crops and what mods and equipment and storage works best for it. I ended up modding one of the storages, which means nobody else can join me unless I download it. I haven't placed it yet, but I think I'm going to do that. We'll see. Costs a lot of money, so it'll be a while before I do that. I placed another one for now. Was 3 minutes, 3 hours, 3 days. You got a copyright claim? How did you manage to do that? Copyright claims are pretty easy to get. Kind of bummed one of the channels I was watching. He's struggling with his YouTube channel. They keep saying he's doing illegal things. Like, no, you just have something against the topic that I do. They're trying to get rid of me. He can't get any answers out of them, and they keep making up excuses. Oh yeah, that would do it. You have to only play the copyright free stuff. Trust me, I would be playing music all the time if I could. The claim isn't too bad, it just means that whoever owns the music gets the money from the video, not you. A copyright strike is a different story. Let's see if I got all the stones. Oh, it's hard to tell. Let's see if I can turn off all the icons. Nope, why'd you do that? Okay, what's this one? Looks like I got all that. Okay, let's go do around the cow field over there. It's awesome though, Michael. I think there needs to be more awareness. I was like, I hear you, Kieran. The ding. I was watching hockey. I went to overtime, and, well, I can't just not watch the end of hockey. I kept changing the time of my stream starting to, but like, last minute, was it going to start? Was it going to go to overtime? You know. But now I'm missing another hockey game to stream. I might have to change when I stream on Thursdays, because there's always really good hockey games on Thursdays. So I might have to stream earlier. I have to figure that out. I'm not saying there won't be streams. I just have to figure out what time to stream. At least during hockey season. Oh, I missed that little bit there where I didn't plow. Oh well, that's just gonna be grass, so it's not the end of the world. I'll paint it or something, make it look better. Is that a oh my to the temperature or oh my to the hockey? Oh, to the hockey. Do you like watching hockey? Well, it's kind of tough when you put it that way. Oh, you're not a sports person. No, I'm not murdering trees. I did murder one. There is one I have to finish taking down. I have to sell the other one still as well. You thought of wand today. Uh-oh. I'm curious to see where this is going. Oh, he went on lunch and saw a truck backing up in a difficult way. And when you get over there, the lower mainland, it's tight to get into the spaces. And then everybody else around you is on, like, go, 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 and then gives you no room. So I own this now. I have to move all the straw back over here. The grass I can put into the silo there. I'll do that after I finish doing rocks. There's actually quite a bit to do on this map right now. So I didn't plow where I'm gonna finish putting roads in and everything. In certain spots I'll probably paint over anyways. Oh, it's a cute abandoned care. Yikes. Oh, So your work had no security system to now, Michael? That doesn't sound very Texan. I mean, I guess. Awesome. Assuming it was one of those flatbeds, or was it like a van or a reefer? That's what you keep saying, Michael. So I actually discovered I don't own this little bit over here. This little bit of property here. I don't own all the way to the road. So I ended up painting it like that so I wouldn't try mowing it and keep having issues with it. Okay, gotcha, one of those. I see him once in a while over here. I found, I think, 2 or 3 collectibles over there. I forget yesterday. I found quite a few actually over there. They blend in so well. Some of them are pretty clever. I think they did a better job with hiding them. Yep, there's definitely some places like that. Juan usually has me, if I'm with him, get out and stop traffic sometimes. I think Michael believes that that we all live in igloos up here and our winters are harsh up here. So that our Christmas is, we can't do that kind of clothing. No, he wouldn't know what to think. So I laugh at that, but my sister lives in Texas now and she can't handle cold weather. It's funny how quickly you acclimatize like that. Like you grow up with colder temperatures, but once you move to a hotter spot, you can't handle it. I have quite the image of Michael doing that. One snowflake, huh? We went to Santa's Wonderland. They make snow over there. That was pretty cool. I was like, don't you know, Karen? It's gonna be something to do with Texas. It has to be the only right answer, Michael. Texas only knows about Texas. I think I knew that, Michael. I think I've heard of that somewhere. Let's find a spot to drop off these little bit of stones. Another weird fact about this property is I don't own this, but I placed a shed there because it's not a weird spot. You can't buy. I'm like, I want to place some equipment there to feed the cows and stuff. So I just made it so that I own that property, so to speak. You can kind of see that tree I have to take care of over there. Let's do that after we drop off these stones somewhere. Where's a good spot for them? So I just kind of placed a couple of sheds. My lime fertilizer, herbicide. No, seeds. Fertilizers over here. I'm gonna temporarily put that there. I modded this root crop storage. Can't afford it right now. But I want that to go there eventually. Right now I have a smaller one here. Then I moved the gas station over here. It was there, and then I placed a shed over there. I think he'll know the answer, Michael. So yeah, that's kind of what I have for a setup right now. I don't have a stone crusher. I don't have enough stone right now, so that's fine right there.
Why do you think Juan might know that answer?
Holy crap, we get 150 millimeters of rain this week? That is crazy. Is that like a month's worth of rain in a week? Yep. Yeah, that Pineapple Express. I was just curious how much rain you kind of get in a month. Well, that must be a whole fake branch. There it is. Stuck on the tree. That must be a fake branch. Limb as well. Yep. Okay, this is kind of weird. I know that one should disappear. I usually get more than that. Can't get that branch, but I know it's not supposed to be there. Yep. You guys definitely get a lot more rain over there. I was kind of talking to Ghost Bear about one time, though. He made a good point that I'd rather deal with the rain than the snow. And I guess you can just invest in really good rain gear. Yeah. This is interesting. Can't get rid of that limb. That's weird. That's weird. We invested in really good rain gear a couple years ago when we went to the island for a vacation. It pays off once in a while. There's a bridge that goes over a lake here, but for the most part, no. I think I know what he's talking about. So, this is still one lake here. So there is a floating bridge that actually goes across the lake, if that's what you mean. It's a pretty cool floating bridge. Yeah, there's a photo of it. And that kind of is the only way across that lake. The lake starts up here and goes all the way down to Penticton. Hey, look where Juan is. So I can see your location. And then Skaha Lake here is separate. It's a different lake. Yeah, I remember learning about that a couple years ago. with all the flooding. It's interesting to learn about it. Unless basically where they had to do a lot of stuff to prevent it from becoming a lake again. Okay, why is this bugged up? Maybe I'll move it back on my property and see if I can do it then. There's that one. Okay. So now I just need to try to get rid of this again. I actually, when I moved up here, went over the old bridge a few times before they did the new bridge. It was pretty cool. Don't think I'll be able to get this. Let's see. Bring it farther onto my property if I can get rid of it. I might have to just sell it with that on there. The lake rate. Look that up. I should keep a tab open at this rate. Okay, so you have a couple bridges over that. Actually, interstate. Interesting. Yep, I definitely like the Kelowna one. So another one that I think is kind of fun to bring up. Oh, not South Carolina. Close. The Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. That one's pretty cool. I did that one growing up. I don't know if there's any good photos to show you. It's like you're in and out of water. Like you can come up here, like on these little islands, so to speak. But then you're underwater, up and down, to across the water here. It's a really cool experience. Yeah, that kind of shows it pretty cool. So that one's cool. I think we did this one down here. The dunes are kind of Kitty Hawk. If you know your history, Michael, you know why Kitty Hawk is special. So, Cape Hatteras. They're all connected by bridges like that, tunnels. Pretty cool. Oh, why would you feel bad for Louisiana? I mean, I guess that is a very Texan thing to say. There was another branch over here. What happened to it? What? Underground. Not underground, just blended right in. There we go. Still trying to figure out why you would feel bad for Louisiana. Yeah, their state is pretty bad for a lot of things. I don't know if this will fit on there, but we're surely gonna make it work. Kieran's probably crying over there. Oh. Said it might not go on here, but I'm gonna make it work because I don't want to. It's the last tree, so. Fine, let's try the other side. Nope. Okay, I guess if I have to make 2 trips, I can. My goal is to just drop these off around the sawmill or until I buy it. There's a little bit of forestry on this map. Not much, but a little bit. And you have it around the outskirts. I guess there's a lot more up here than I thought. I don't know if I have it turned on to see. Sawmills up here, okay. I've never been over there on that side of the map. I bet you there's collectibles over there. So take the road down here. Go that way. Which one, Karam? Oh, fact checking, Michael. Good job on that. That is quite a ways to go for the sawmill. I would storm somewhere else, but why not go there? Make it something new on the map. Oh, I could cut across on these little dirt roads. What if there's a collectible under this bridge? I found one that was on another bridge. Oh, no collectible that I see. Wrong button. Take this one up and over. Okay, let's do that. Really, that's a crazy long bridge. This one. I bet you can't guess my favorite bridge. So you're trying to say bullcrap to Kiram? I think he probably fact checked before he said something. Do you ever notice how these billboards change every time you start the game? I think it's kind of cool. Watch out for those magical trains. 3 different crossings here. Okay, where can I temporarily store these without selling them? Just leave it there while I look for these magical apples. These boxes look kind of cool, but once you realize they are all over the map, you start to feel like the map's unfinished. So they just seem to have plopped them down everywhere. They couldn't think of what else to put there. I was checking out a lot of the houses and stuff, and I was like, oh, there's these big crates everywhere. I didn't notice there was an apple. I haven't got it yet in a place I couldn't get it because it's up high. Oh, there's one. 36 to go. It's probably not the only one on this property. Ever been stuck on a bridge in traffic? Not that I'm aware of. I mean, stuck on traffic during. I don't think so. Oh, look, another apple. Good thing I checked that it wasn't going to. Kinda got stuck there. There's definitely times I thought I would be stuck on bridges from the traffic, but no. See all these crates are everywhere, I tell ya. It's kinda loud over there. Okay, got 2 of them. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another one hidden very well. I don't see anything on top of the buildings. Oh. There, unloaded. don't want to sell them because I want to make them into planks, but I don't want to spend the money to buy the sawmill right now. Oh, guess we're taking the long way back. Oh, there's a train. So kinda like the Kelowna Bridge, but not. I'm assuming that's what you mean, Karen. No, let's just go on this one. There's a lot of grass over here. What property does this go to? Okay, both sides of the road there, okay. Good to know if I have any more grass, I can buy that. There's probably collectibles underneath the bridges. Of course, this is a lot of grass over here. But like I was saying yesterday, it's 2 different fields that you have to buy. So you have 2 different crop fields, but each have a little bit of a grass as well. And down here, you've got a big field here. And this is a pretty huge field here. I was looking at that one for grass, and I was like, so I could eventually go down this way. So there's a setup here for another farm. And then there's one up here. So the one I start with, so there's 3 different spots that you can actually have farms. So I thought that was pretty unique to actually find that. Did I check this one? I'm pretty sure I checked this bridge. Maybe it was... No, this one is water. Won't be anything on that one. Wonder if like the old bird's nest would have something. Park this here. Oh. What was I gonna do after that? Plant the grass. Just leave that here. I have a tractor over here with a seeder already. The landscape bridge is beautiful. Really enjoyed that one. fold the cedar, I guess. I'm trying not to replace all the equipment they give you right away. Always struggling. I might have to go get the other tractor. Even though it's not much better in horsepower. Kind of nice to hear that tractor struggle a little. I remember what I was going to do is I move over the straw and stuff to the cow barn. Oh, come on. Never heard of Terra. I'll try seating with the other tractor. This one's too painful for me. Figured if I leave a tractor on these tree limbs, I'll remember to clean them up. Let me write a note here so I remember to move the straw. There. It's Latin for what? It'll make me look it up. Oh, I should really have my marker down so I can see what I've seeded and not seeded. This tractor isn't much better in horsepower, but it can handle this a lot better. Means I'll have to focus on replacing that other one. I feel that something's off. Can't tell if that's seated or not. Let's just go over it again, make sure. Once I finish seeding this field, I'll probably do the straw before I forget, just to change it up a little bit. Messages are getting retracted now. My day's doing pretty good. Still trying to feel better. I have this sinus thing that's bothering me. Which isn't, anything new for me. Change of season is always sinus issues. How about your day, Michael? That's good. I know in my mind I keep thinking it's Friday and it's only Thursday. It's really throwing me off. Oh, forgot to put this heater down there. Wait, when can we plant the new crops? So I do have a planter for that. Oh, not till next April. Never mind. So I have a field that 2 fields that are empty. What can I plant on it? I'm gonna enjoy winter too. Fall and winter are my favorite seasons. So I enjoy winter quite a bit. I was telling one I have it on my to-do list. We have to do more ice skating and more sledding. I've only been ice skating once, but I want to go skating more. That looks seated to me. Okay. Have you ever been ice skating, Michael? I know you said he had that indoors place that you could go. No? You should give it a try. I really like this across the road setup I have going on here. Instead of trying to cram everything onto this one field. It's pretty cool. Oh, so you don't have another place you could go? Now that I have a proper home for my straw, I can move it over there. And I also like that I didn't put the cattle on the same field either. That's down the road a little bit. I'm so used to trying to cram everything on the main farm. It's kind of nice to play a little bit different. So it did look like the straw I put in there is in there. Once I bought it, now I can see it's in there. It also looks like I have to drop off mineral feed over here, which I recall with the robots you have to do, so I'll have to buy that sometime and drop it off as well. I should have quite a bit of silage that's being made already. Oh, I don't have much made, but I'll have like 85,000 liters when it's done. Then I can move it over here as well and store it in that spot. And then I have to make hay to put in the first spot. I didn't turn tight enough here. It's kind of uphill, so see how long it takes me to figure this out. Almost. It cost $75 to ice skate? Wow. I can go ice skating here, plus rent a pair of ice skates for under $10. Okay, so the straw pile slowly gets bigger. I was wondering what the animation would do. When we went to the Leamington Mall on vacation, it was kind of cool to watch. There's a skating rink and everything in that mall. It was kind of nice to see everybody skating around. So take a couple of trips. I didn't know I had this much straw in there. How much more do I have left? It doesn't tell me. Okay, we'll see if I can answer that question, Karen. So I think McDonald's needs a second business. Well, what do you mean? Do they really? Or are you just joking? Let's see if I can smooth this out. Going backwards uphill is kind of tricky. It's really a real thing. I'm looking that up on my phone. It will offer a variety of drinks, but no burgers. So it's supposed to take on like Starbucks, basically. I already tried their McCafe though, and that did well. So I can see where they want to take on Starbucks. Because they thought their McCafe did really well. And up here it would take on Timmy's, right? We have technically 3 Starbucks in town. And they're building a 4th one in town that's drive-through only. And that's where I don't get it, because they already had problems staffing the other ones. So I don't know how they think they can build another one and find staff for it. Yeah, but this one's not going to be food at all, though. This one's just going to be the McCafe, basically, renamed. I thought somebody had a menu. First location's in Illinois. So it's be a play on like different strong flavors. Which I think will actually work out very well for them. They're kind of going retro. You can already tell with the spin, the image, with bold flavors. That's what people go to Starbucks for. I mean, I don't know very many people that go to Starbucks and order just black coffee, right? It's usually something flavored. So they'll have some kind of sandwiches. But it looks like it's going to be a lot of dessert type of items. Quick and easy stuff to make. I don't know if you actually hover over it, it tells you what's in it. Also, it doesn't have kombucha in it. Yeah, that's. I think they thought this through. I think it's going to actually work pretty well. I see this taking off very well for them. Turmeric, chai, yeah, mocha. Focus on just basically make muffins, which are so easy to make and sell at popular. Cuts back on the kitchen equipment that you need. Second Cup Cafe is Canadian. We have one in town, but that's what people are rooting for over here because they're Canadian. Try to get them to take over Starbucks. There is somebody that works at Starbucks that shows up in chat here once in a while, but I won't say who. I only go to Starbucks when like we're on vacation, or sometimes I go on the ferry if I want like a hot tea with chai, but it's pretty rare. I don't go there regularly. I don't see a point when I can make it at home for a lot cheaper. I keep it a treat. Same with Timmy's. I usually go to Timmy's when we need washroom facilities on the road and we can't find any place else to pull in. Usually there's an A&W or Timmy's that we can stop at. Well, it's good to know that looks like the straw and stuff, you can put quite a bit in there. I've never had that problem with Starbucks staff, but I think they just find me boring because I literally only get a chai latte when I'm there. So I take like 5 seconds of their time. I did plant 2 trees here. Don't know if you guys noticed. It looks a little bit better. Or 3 trees actually. Just kind of filled that in there. Don't think I got that little corner there. I'll make sure I get everything for grass. London fog is one of those things that I really want to enjoy. I haven't had it in a couple of years. Maybe my taste buds have changed. But I always was like, nope, not for me, but maybe I'll have to try it again. I haven't tried that last one, apple oat latte. That seems interesting. Talk about all this drinking and teas. I totally want to make a tea. Yeah, I'll just let that grow in like that and then I'll paint over it. It's not worth leasing a plow again just to do that little bit. And I kind of want to keep this basic here because I'm thinking to make like an L-shaped driveway off of that. So I wasn't sure exactly where to plant grass or not. It kind of makes me think of like a apple pie, like or a apple crumble almost. When you say apple oat, or just that oatmeal, instant oatmeal, uh, apple cinnamon, I think it is. It's kind of what I envision. What did you think of today's song choice, Garam? Okay, it's like an apple crumble. I think I would like it then. Like, does it actually have like bits of apple in it? Or is it more just the flavor? I kind of let the plow do whatever I wanted over here. Figured it would look more natural. Think all my talk about food scared Michael off. Okay, so it has coffee in it, but you can't really tell. I might have to see when my friend is working at Starbucks next and tell her to make me one of those. Don't run into the other field. Oh, that's so loud. So I found out you can't plant plants in the chicken or cow barn. You can plant trees and put decorations, but any plants you put in there won't be there when you reload. are they planning on announcing something? Have they hinted at it? I think it'd probably be a Season 3 pass. I think they have some more DLCs. Well, yeah, I think they're not quite ready for a new game on the way. But the fact that they came up with a game for kids means that they're testing a couple things out for the marketing. I think DLCs and stuff have really paid off for them, probably, from a marketing standpoint. I forget who said it was worth it. If I hadn't bought this DLC to Japai Season 2 Pass, it would have saved you money, even if you hadn't wanted everything in the Season 2 pack. Like, yeah, I should have looked at that a little bit closer. Okay, so you want them to add more construction type stuff. Okay, so you buy the season passes. Yeah, it's something that I haven't done. I would like to see them add. What was. Struggling to think of the name of it. We had that mod that did like. Where you had to leave grass out to become hay and stuff. And then crop rotation. Crop disease would be nice. Things like that, I think would be nice if they would add that. So we got precision farming, but what was the other one? Just seasons? No. I forget how many hours I have. I've looked it up recently. I think you have more hours. Yeah, I have 1,223 basically. Oh no, a new pack for Planet Zoo. Nope, don't get distracted. I was also reading somebody who made a good point that when this DLC came out, they gave us all these these 3 different types of soup. Why didn't they do the tomato soup and just use the greenhouse that came with the game? Like, it would have been Another soup that you wouldn't have had to custom do really, because the greenhouse comes with the game. There's quite a few games that I own that I have less hours on that I want to play more, but I easily get distracted. You like tomato soup? I found a good recipe for one. Um, I hate tomato soup a lot growing up, so I got really picky on it, and I don't like the canned stuff. But I have a very simple, basic one that I really like. And it makes it taste really homemade. And that one I can have now. But the canned stuff I can't, because I grew up on it, and I'm kind of tired of that. I figured you had left me, Michael. But welcome back. See if it's easier if I turn off the lights. Not really. Well, Karen's taking a page out of Milo's book. Juan doesn't appreciate it when he says he's hungry, and then I say, "Hi, hungry." I deserve that. I'll save that one. Good idea, Karen. So, Michael, you make snowballs then? Is that what you're saying? You have to have the proper snow to make snowballs. Well, then, how? Never mind. It make no sense, Michael. Yes, yellow snow is bad. That's actually a good analogy. I'm like, how would you describe it? Unless Michael's never made cookie dough or cookies. But yeah, if you have the light and fluffy snow, you're not making a snowball. I feel bad for the people that get light and fluffy snow and try to make a snowman for the first time. Like, you're not getting anywhere with that. But granted, that's the type of snow you want if you have to shovel, though. Nope, forgot to put cedar down. There, that should be all seeded. Awesome. I have to test the soil now. I know I have to do that. You study Alaska a lot? Still can't believe how close I was to Alaska. If only the border had been open. Should make the road go around this way. Planning on parking things underneath here. Can't be anything tall, apparently. Ice Road Truckers. We haven't watched that in many years. The magic of it is kind of ruined once you become a trucker. Oh, right. I have to go lease a soil tester. That's what I'm doing next. I think I'm familiar with that name, but it's probably been a good, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 years since I've seen it. To give you traction. It's a good question to ask Juan on the weekend. Trying to get over here. There's test soil there. We thankfully don't go on the Kokala that much in winter. I don't think the snow would be the scary part, just all the flatlander truck drivers that refuse to chain up even though it's the law. Those are the ones you have to watch out for. Oh, I missed a little bit there. Tire chains can actually dig up the pavement on the road. You'll see marks on the ground. Bonus points if you know what truckers actually call their chains. Should waiting for Jeff to show up now, but he would know the answer. Oh yes, you break them all the time. You break the links of them. Okay, got those. If you spin out with chains on, you're pretty hooped, I think. You usually need a tow truck. I did not send those in to be analyzed, and it did already. Interesting. I think it's easy. Like, I think every winter one can get a new set of chains if they wanted. It's kind of one of those things a company knows you're gonna do. See if I can get this one shot or not. I think another thing people don't think about is when you stop with hot tires and you melt yourself to the pavement with the ice and everything. Because you don't move. And you end up freezing yourself to the ground. Hopefully I didn't return that too early and it works to get the samples. Well, it's good to ask. I mean, you learn something new every day, right? I don't think I have equipment. That is fertilizing, but I don't have one. Fertilizer and lime. Guess that's what I'm buying next. Kind of thinking I'll have to go with that one. I kind of like this one, but that one might be a little bit too big. It might be worth the cost to double the lime. Yeah, let's just go with this one. Not like we wouldn't know from experience or anything not to melt yourself to the ground. Okay. Yes. You're most definitely gonna freeze yourself into a hole. Basically, you make little divots, right, where it melts. You make your own little holes, and then you're stuck in them. And it freezes up around you. And then you can't get going again. Michael, I don't know that answer. I know it's a long string for me, but I'm actually doing stuff and talking, so. What happens? That sounds good, Michael. Have a good night. There's a lot of, I would say silly truck drivers. I think a lot of it you have to learn the hard way. Kind of like one, and I have mess up once, and then you realize. frog in my throat. I had to take something to drink there. There's actually some good questions to ask and keep in mind for regular trucking videos. But definitely don't be afraid of asking questions like that. It's fun to answer questions like that. I think a lot of the reason why they don't explain them on TV shows is it takes away the magic of when it's not exactly, I don't know, if it is staged or not staged, and things like that, right? Or how easy it would be to get out of it, etc. I think I would say something similar too. Like once you understand there's a lot going on behind that wheel than just driving, it's extremely more complicated than just driving a four-wheel vehicle. Well, the alligators, as we call them. I don't know why I filled this so much with fertilizer. Fixing chains video. Well, you're gonna have to have help for that one. I wonder if I can put this back into that. Oh dear. Probably yes. Let's take a look here. No? Maybe I'm in the way for that. We'll just park him here and I'll figure it out. Oh, didn't reload that one. You'll get emails or messages from maintenance team quite often to watch your tire pressure in the summer and winter. You couldn't avoid saying Big Bada Boom, could you? I don't know if anybody would get that. I totally agree with that, Kiram. If regular drivers knew more about truckers, like even the first thing that comes to mind is like the space in front of a truck driver and why they need it to stop, and why you shouldn't take through space. Things like that. Like just, I think it would solve a lot of issues. Yeah, that was quite a jackwagon move of him, huh? Barely have enough for that. Whew. Well, I most definitely appreciate that for sure, yeah. Makes their day easier. Oh, that one? That was in Langley, wasn't it? Yeah, that was in Langley. I was with you for that one. That one made me mad. The illegal use of lights makes me mad. Did I have that on all the way? It wasn't in a normal cop video, but the lights used in the Stuff like that definitely give it away. Some kind of law enforcement of some sort. You're looking at me, I don't know why. Oh, I gotcha. Like you were logging in as me, I understand. Did you at least put a timestamp on that one?
That's not even visible. We have
I ran out that. Really? Uh, yeah. Something like that really, you know, I think they can't do that, so it's even more annoying when they do that. You probably could have reported him, but I don't think anything would have happened. Same with like a lot of the truckers that find a ways to pull over. It's like, how addicted are you to your Timmies? I mean, sometimes it's for a bathroom break, but not very much. I think it's more needing that fix. It's amazing how addicting sugar is. There. Well, I think I'm gonna call that a stream once I get back. It's a nice conversation going, but I've been streaming for over 2 hours and it's 9 o'clock. You're gonna stream tomorrow, right? Yeah, in the morning. Not sure. Okay.
probably afternoon,
Afternoon stream, one says. Okay.
or maybe a long morning stream that goes into afternoon.
Okay. Not sure.
Basically, I'm home Friday, Saturday. So since nobody will watch Friday morning, I'll probably do a Friday stream that goes long past lunch or something like that, and then a Saturday morning stream and no stream on Sunday.
You've been taking lessons from Ghostberry and all that, right?
What?
You're like a ghost. You come and chat and then you go away. And then you do it again. I like this setup. Crossroads setup. I like it. Yeah. It's turned out pretty good so far.
Okay, I need a map.
Oh, yeah. I need to go make a map for you.
Hi, Jeff.
Of course, Jeff. See, I almost called it. He was like 5 minutes late. I talked about him. And he shows up. Right as I'm like, I'm gonna call it a stream. You've been taking lessons from Ghost Bear as well. Well, go find some other entertainment, Jeff. There'll be a stream. There'll be a stream tomorrow, Juan says from him. Until then, I'm out of here. Thanks for joining. Adios.